Hi, I'm Dorian Marina, anchor with Free Speech Radio News. In 2001, a few dozen freelance reporters started producing a weekly program of national and international news. The idea was simple: to produce community-based reporting that featured grassroots voices and stories that weren't being heard in the mainstream. In little more than a decade, we've grown into a daily newscast with more than 200 freelance reporters from across 6 continents.
Free Speech Radio News is heard weekdays on more than 85 non-commercial radio stations from Alaska to Florida, from Nova Scotia to California.
We seek out and report the stories from the ground level with local residents and first-person narratives, using reporters who often live in the communities they cover.
FSRN provides hard news, analysis, features and in-depth documentaries.
Reporters seek out and highlight the voices of the marginalized communities.
We recognize the benefits of working with contributors of all skill levels, from those just starting out to seasoned journalists.
We invest time and resources into mentoring new reporters, giving them the training and skills to produce their own stories.
Each day at FSRN, we determine our coverage through a collaborative, decentralized editorial process that allows multiple points of view to inform the content of our broadcast. On any given day, our reporters and producers work together from Oaxaca, New Delhi, Los Angeles, Gaza City, Lagos, and elsewhere, pursuing stories, tracking down sources, and comparing perspectives. The result is a uniquely informative newscast that reflects the diversity of the world we live in.
I am Ekaterina Danilova and I live and work in St. Petersburg, Russia. I reported on the growing protest movement and the backlash against the movement for LGBT rights in Russia for Free Speech Radio News.
I am Ghassan Bannoura, reporter for Free Speech Radio News. I live and work in Bethlehem City, Palestine. I've reported on hunger-striking Palestinian political detainees held by Israel and non-violent protests organized in the West Bank communities against the Israeli settlements and wall. For Free Speech Radio News.
I'm Madonna Virola. I live and work in Calapan City, Philippines. I've reported on communities in southern Philippines who are recovering from Typhoon Bopha for Free Speech Radio News.
I'm Sofia Harin, reporter for Free Speech Radio News. I live and work in Quito, Ecuador. I've reported on indigenous rights and leftist movements in Ecuador.
I'm Felix Gebke.
And I'm Gayatri Parameshwaran. We live in and report from different parts of the world, like
from countries such as Burma or India to countries like Georgia and the Caucasus, where we are now.
We normally focus on human rights issues.
This kind of on-the-ground collaborative reporting takes time and requires ongoing, sustained support.
We produce our daily program with a small, decentralized staff, so most of our resources go directly to gathering and reporting the news.
It's vitally important that we support grassroots journalism like FSRN and make sure that we grow in order to meet the needs of the coming years.
We need your help to build the success of the past decade and to keep FSRN on the air.
You can take part right now and support FSRN, and you can do it in a number of ways.
First, you can spread the word and tell others about FSRN's work through our website, our podcast, or on social media like Facebook or Twitter.
Second, you can volunteer to host a party or a fundraiser in your community.
Third, you can call your local station and ask them to run FSRN on their program. If they already do, then you can tell them how much you appreciate it.
Fourth, you can donate directly to FSRN today. Your donation goes a long way of putting reporters in the field and bringing stories to the air.
And fifth, become a monthly sustaining member to FSRN to ensure that we continue to reach our audience in new dynamic ways. Find out how to get involved at fsrn.org. Спасибо.
And shukran.
Salamat.
Thank you.
And as the Georgians say, Didi Madluba.